Hey guys, so a little story time. Well, I wouldn't say it's a story time, but it's some experiences as to why I don't like Venge. It's a topic that a lot of you guys wanted me to make a video in the past. So this is the video, so sit back, relax, do your skills on RuneScape or PK or whatever you're doing in the game, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit about my story as to why I don't like Venge, and hopefully you guys can respect my opinion, because obviously it is a game, and I'm just doing a video that's, I guess, entertaining, something you don't really see as much, and it's just a little story of mine, so yeah, hopefully you guys can respect my opinion, but let's get on with the topic. So, why I hate Venge, as the title says. The reason why I hate Venge is, one fact is, it's something that people abuse a lot, I guess. I know you have to do the quests, get the magic level as well as that 61 mining, which a lot of people don't like. I do understand that, and honestly, I've had Venge in pre-EOC. I don't have it in 07. The only account I do have on 07 with Venge is my 119, and I do use it to PK, but I'll tell you guys this, I still don't like it even though I have it, if you see what I'm saying. It's one of those cheap ways to get a kill. Honestly, I'm not saying you're a bad PKer if you use Venge. I'm just saying it's a tool to help you. Like, you have an advantage over someone else. Now, I don't see a lot of people say, look, I do PKing, I'm good at PKing, but are you good at PKing in a challenging way? How about you don't use Venge and you use other specials and all that stuff? And now a lot of people would have the argument as to saying, look, either way, I don't see the problem with Venge because all the hits are randomly generated. Well, I do understand your little reasoning, but it's like, look, why are you taking the advantage of people with one hit and then you have the advantage of two hits? So if it was a guy with, full Darox, I don't know if you guys pronounce it like that, but I do, and he hits a 400, it would probably bounce off with a 400 or 500, or it could be lower as well, maybe a 200 or something, but then you get the hit as well. You could hit a 300 after that, or 200, and almost, have a double amount than what the other person is hitting, or the same amount, which is pretty crazy. And Venge is one of those things that a lot of people use to get kills. Obviously, if you look at PK videos, that's something that almost 80% of the PK videos have, and once people get the Venge combo, I'm not saying pure PKing wise, I know there's some pure PKers who don't use Venge, but mains and in general Zerkers and stuff, that's what people use for Venge. I know pre-EOC I've used it a lot, it's pretty fun, but let's say pre-EOC was different though. Like, if there was people rushing with claws or something, they had Venge up, they would spec you out with the claws, you go and hit them on accident, you hit like a 400, it bounces back off you as well. That's not fair, okay? That is not fair. That does not show that you know anything about the game. Well, I guess you would know something about the game. You would know where to go and the places to go while you're PKing, if you see what I'm saying, the locations as to where to hide and stuff if you're a little rusher or something, and you can get an easy kill and get some loot. Obviously, I understand that. And people are in this, playing this game for money as well. I'm not saying, look, people are just PKing to PK and have fun. I bet you 70% of the people on RuneScape 07 right now who are PKing with Venge are in it for GP as well, not to just get kills. And that's a proven fact, but there's not many PKers out there who give a challenge and say, look, I will PK without Venge. I don't need Venge. I'm a good PKer without it. And you never see any of those PKers on there. I wouldn't say it's something bad. I'm saying Venge is a really good update. It's probably one of the best for PKing wise, and it's been around for years and years, and pre-EOC years, and even when the game started, they started to add Venge. I'm not saying it's totally bad. I'm just saying PKing wise, a lot of people abuse it, and I don't think it's something you should abuse. If someone says, look, I don't want you to use Venge, well, you can't really stop someone if they want to or not. I mean, I was talking to a lot of people, and around 8-9 people about this topic before I uploaded this, and all of them say, well, yeah, about 8 of the 9 would say, who wouldn't use Venge if they got it from questing and stuff like that? And you know what? I know what they mean. I know what they mean. Like, who wouldn't use it? I mean, I would too. But it doesn't really show that, I guess, you're a good PKer. And I know this game is by, PC, mouse, or whatever you use, even mouse pads. Like, some people are really good with mouse pads. I mean, sometimes when I PK with a mouse pad. Like, if you guys want us to go see some of my PK videos, I do have some pre-EOC ones. I do actually PK with a mouse pad, and I'm actually pretty decent with that. So if I had a mouse, I'm even way better. But I'm not saying I'm a great PKer. I did PKing on my channel when I started, pre-EOC PKing, free to play, and then I also went to pay to play as well. I did a little bit of both, and you know, I've actually never done a Venge PK commentary, because I always thought, you know, that was one way that people would say, oh, you depended on Venge or something. But I'm like the only person who really thinks about it and says, look, I just used Venge to get an easy KO. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Don't worry, guys. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just my opinions as to why I hate it. And I know this was a little short, but I could go on and on for this, because it's just PKing. I don't like when people use it sometimes. It's like, look, they're using OP weapons as well, and you got, what, a whip while they are spamming. Well, this was back in pre-UC, like Chaotix or something. You don't have Venge, and they do. And it's like, oh my god. And I'm a guy with Darox, and they got full bandos, and they got all this crazy shit, and I don't even have that, so obviously I'm going to lose. There is a slim chance you're going to win, yes. Most likely you won't win. Unless you get lucky with a couple of hits and they don't have Venge and stuff like that. But I'm just saying. So this is my little story, I guess. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like or comment or share with friends, something that is a little bit different in my opinion. And I guess if any people you know fight use Venge, and it kind of makes you mad that they use it, show them this video, I guess, because I don't like Venge either, and I don't think people are, I guess, quote unquote good PKers if they use that, because either way it's all randomly generated numbers, and you're just using that as an advantage and not as a disadvantage, if you see what I'm saying. PKers who are good use disadvantages, and they win with those disadvantages, I guess, but I can't really say any more with that. So this is my opinion. Please do not hate me for my opinion on a game. That'd be really, really stupid. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.